and we're going to go cycling down the side of the Trent, explore for new put-in places and get a lay for the land for kayaking. So we're starting at Trent Lock and heading towards Nottingham, Beeston Way and on to Nottingham. Not many people here today. So this is where me and Lee put in the other day. Nice lock house, 2 rooms. We're going to take the path down the cut. A bit of a tight bridge on a bike. Really had to duck your head. Yeah, talking to the camera. Afternoon. Heavy? So the lock's a bit high along here, but it does have steps. Over there might be easy to get out. Then you've got to carry your boat across the top of the lock, which might not be very easy. A bit windy today, so Trent looks like it's running a bit faster than when we came the other day. It's the wind, so you can't. You're not supposed to use this pontoon unless you are using the lock. It makes life awkward. It would be easy to get off on this pontoon, but not easy to get in back on the other side. That's the trouble. Carrying on down the side of the Trent, down here, and heading towards a car park near the bottom of Spring Lakes that I am interested in finding out whether I can put in just there. So that'll be the next stop. Is where I was told I could get out from the River Airwash. Apparently on this side, down this side, but it looks all overgrown to me. There is a slight... Trouble is, the maps show, look it out there, the maps show that this isn't, Google Maps show that this is not overgrown, and it's a little sandy beach. So how long ago was the Google map done? So in the distance there is where you come down the Irwash River and into here, and you're supposed to be able to get out just there, but it's very overgrown. In the winter it probably would look.
Yeah, how heavy the weeds are in the bottom.
Yeah, it's not very deep, is it? Just there it's not very deep.
It might be deep, but just there's a lot of weed in it.
Yeah, there it looks deeper. And then cross this bank, and you're supposed to cross this bridge, and you're supposed to be able to go down a footpath down the side here, and it's very visible on the Google Maps. I found it, and get in. Just here. So yeah, I think you can get in there. And let me go down there a little bit further so you can see the Trent. So that's what I've been told, and it is just about doable. I missed the turning for Spring Lake, so we're going to find that on the way back, but I don't think there's anywhere to put in, so I think that one might be a no-no. Oh look, there's a heron! Heron just there, Mark, just below you! Frightened him off. You frightened him off. It's supposed to not be rainy today, but there's an awful lot of black clouds. We've wrapped up just in case it was going to be cold, but it's quite warm, even though there is a breeze. That's supposed to be for, that is the fish run there, down that way. This is where Attenborough Nature Reserve starts and goes on right the way down that way. There's a path somewhere that was off so you can ride around it. That way takes you down further into Attenborough, and we're carrying along, catch up the mark, carrying along the path that goes around the River Trent. Oh look, there's a boat over there. Down to off. Safe going through the gate. Oh, right, yeah. All green. Lots and lots of boats and houses all the way along the river. Keep coming into view in between the trees. That's useful. If they put all the, on every one of these posts they put the what 3 words. That's very useful. It's well signposted. There's lots of little paths off everywhere. Loads of boats moored up. Right. You've been here? That's nice. The lock, the weir. Pub. So we're just approaching Beeston Lock and Beeston Weir. This is just going in to the canal, so the lock should be just a bit further up. So this is Beeston Lock. Yeah, you get the bikes over that bridge to go to the other side. Ah, this pontoon don't look too bad to get in at if we can find parking. So that's not too bad. And to go down the canal. A parking space along the road just down there. It looks pretty full at the minute. So we've come over the bridge at the lock and around the back of the Heritage Centre on this, this is a cycle route, and Mark is just heading down. We're looking for where you can get in underneath the weir. So that path over there, you can carry on riding that down the Trent. This is where, this is the weir. This is running well. And apparently you can get in just there and go down the river. Well, we're only just coming into the winter, so it's not too bad. Don't fall off. No. Don't want to fall off. Oh, we're going to. I never got round to it. I'll have to for another time. I was going to put the camera on my head, but have I? We're about just over 6 miles into this ride. And what's that? Is that a sports academy you say over there, Mark? Alright, that's a rugby club. We're bottom end of Lenton Lane, it says. For them of you that know Nottingham. I'm on new territory, but I have been round Nottingham in a car. Yeah, I know where the Clifton flyover is, so I'm not really on new territory, but it looks totally different when you're riding down the side of the river to if you're in a car driving through Nottingham. Why, is there somewhere to get a cup of coffee from? Well, that's a beautiful tree. Look at that. Beautiful colour. I've got something in between my tyre and my mud guard. It's going click, click, click. City centre, West Bridgeford. That's what it says on the signpost. Quite a few of the trees are turning colour, so autumn's on its way. So that's Clifton Bridge. Clifton Flyer. Sorry. Right. And we're going this way, I'm assuming. Yeah. Is that what they've put in to reinforce it? So if you've been wondering what this path is called that we've been following, it's called the Trent Valley Way. And it says so on that signpost there. So Mark's just gone off nosing in that direction. Got the Trent flowing nicely along the side of this path still. There he comes. All right. Rightio. Right, we're continuing on. So we've come off the River Trent, cut through, where have we cut through? Fane Road, on to the canal path back to Beeston.
What?
What did you just say?
Queen's Drive. We'll come off at Queen's Drive.
Oh, we come off at Queen's Drive.
We'll cut back down and come up Lenton Lane past Stanton Van Restaurant. Then cut up Fane Road, and now we're outside at Canal again.
Right, hope you got that.
Yeah.
Right, let's get off down towards Beeston, back towards the car, down the canal. They look nice, don't they? This canal looks really nice, so I might have to come see if we can get a parking space and have a trip down this canal. Yeah. Wind's getting up. I'm glad we're heading for home. Oh, there's some swans up here. Some swans. I think they've got a couple of cygnets as well. Big cygnets. So instead of carrying on down this path, down the canal, Mark says that the lane that we were talking about parking, is this one over this bridge. So we're going to go down and see what it's like, and see if we can park and get in easy. It's not like we could get in just at the minute. These walls are really high. reckon you can park here. Look, there's plenty of parking spaces. Back to Eastern Block. So we just stopped for a snack and clouds have
Eastern
gone.
Marina Chandrian shop.
Just been in that shop and bought things. It's getting a bit dark, clouds. Yeah. What time are we on? About 4 o'clock. The wind's got up. Might be a bit later than that. So we're going to make a rush back for the car now, just in case it rains. There's a bike hire place. Spotted it as we came up, but I hadn't got the camera on. Back to the bridge where the air wash comes through. And the turning for Spring Lakes, so we're going to have a ride up there and see how far it is. And you could get in here easily. That's dragging my boat back out. I might have to. If I could get in there, easy enough. Back is getting the boat back up here. Might be. So this is the road that goes up to Spring Lakes, and there's a bit of a parking area. That footpath goes up to Spring Lakes as well. We used some of this for a swim run once, right the way down here. And the footpath we've just come up is in that corner, but it's a bit of a trek to cart the boat. Straight over, straight to the top, straight over, forward, forward. Well, over the bridge then. What? What are you saying? This way? Well, this is my 4th time. You can go straight over. Oh, you're going that way, are you? I'll meet you round the other side. So, the aim of this bike ride was to check out some different places that I'd seen on Google Maps and some places that people have told me about. And I'm glad I did, because if we'd have just turned up at places, we'd have found out that it weren't as easy to get in the boats in as we were told or we thought. And some of the Google Maps must be so old, because there was no trees along the banks. There was no trees in between that car park, that bit of a car park bit at South Forest turning. South Forest. Spring Lakes. That was just wasteland. In fact, on one of the maps I've been looking at, off of OS maps, when you go on to like the satellite view, Spring Lakes don't exist. It's just all just flat. It's not there at all. So how old's that? Because Spring Lakes has been there for donkey's years. So this is the trouble by trusting the satellite views on different apps, and even Google Earth can be a bit out of date. So the conclusion of this trip is the only place I think we might give a try is Beeston Lock, if we can get parking space, and go down the canal. So coming out of the River Irwash and across the bottom of the nature reserve, I don't think would work if you've got a skeg on your boat. You're right in a normal canoe, or my canoe, I can lift my skeg up. It's very shallow in places. So, but you could get in back into the Trent really easily. So that was good. So it's been interesting, and there's a couple of places, but I'm not quite sure where I would start from on the Irwash, and I don't know whether you could paddle back up the Irwash. Don't know how fast it runs, so that bit needs more investigating. I know somebody's told me that you could go up the canal to where the Irwash nearly touches the canal. It's really close. Nip across the small piece of ground and get in and go back down, but then you're stuck on the opposite side of the weir. So how would you get back up with your boat other than drag your boat all the way back? So not good. But anyway, we've had a bit of an investigation. So we did 15 miles. So coming back across, cutting across and coming back down the canal must have cut quite a distance off, because we've only done 15 altogether. So if we'd have turned around on the same path and come back, we'd have done 20, because we'd done 10, nearly 10. No, probably we didn't. No, we'd done 9. So when we got to where we cut across to the canal, we'd already done 9. So we've only done 15 altogether. So we made a good decision to come back down the canal. It cut quite a lot out. Got us back before it rained. No, it don't look too bad. Still a bit dark over there, but we're going to get back, get a cup of tea and Mark a coffee and put his feet up for the night. So thanks for watching.